Hi. This is a bit of a darker subject today, but it's a very personal one to me because I know Christmas is my worst time of year, and I know it gets dark for a lot of people. Uh, so, Christmas and New Year's has the highest suicide rates worldwide. The happiest time of the year is truly the hardest for so many of us. So please take it from someone struggling and reach out to anyone you are worried about. Be open and remember what this time of year is truly supposed to be about. Giving a shit about other people. So here's 5 tips to help anyone struggling from someone who's been there. Tip number 1, always talk about it openly and without judgment. It's uncomfortable, but silencing someone by dismissing them or changing the subject makes things about 100 times worse. After all, the weight of what we're already trying to deal with is crushing us, and keeping shit inside carries a heavy weight of its own. The hardest discussions are often the most important to have. Tip number 2, don't recite positive mantras or popular quotes to people struggling. They need a friend, not a bumper sticker. Just be sincere and remind them they're loved and give them the best advice you can. And if you don't have an answer to something, just be honest. After all, they're suicidal, not handicapped. And most importantly, don't expect them to take and act on any advice you give, or be offended if they don't. It's a long struggle and there's no magic cure. Tip number 3, don't pressure someone into seeking help. Professional help in the form of counselling or medication is a deeply personal decision, and one that simply doesn't work unless someone is willing to accept it. You know, like the addict or the fat lady who always says she's going to start the diet tomorrow. This is the same thing. Tip number 4, stay involved in their lives and offer as much positive support as you can. Even if it feels awkward, it really does make all the difference. Don't isolate someone or allow someone you love to become isolated themselves. After all, nobody ever blew their brains out while enjoying a picnic with their friends and the kids. It can seem so insignificant, but giving someone a reason to smile, something to look forward to, or just making them laugh can literally save someone's life. And tip number 5, remember that a battle can be invisible, and for someone feeling suicidal or recovering from an attempt, it's going to be a very long and uphill battle, and one that may always play in the back of their mind. Take it very seriously and never assume it's over because they seem okay just now or haven't reattempted. Make sure they know you are always there for them, and make sure to talk about their feelings from time to time. Even once they seem to be out of the woods, nobody can ever have too much love, support, and acceptance. I hope you keep yourselves and your loved ones safe over these holidays. And if you are struggling, that you know there is a lot of support out there, support lines and friends. And if you have someone who's struggling, please help them this time of year. Thank you for listening.